What we are about to discuss now is very, very important. It boils down to why traders are having so much losses, why traders are having so many blown accounts. Why are traders failing today? That is a question I keep on asking. And then traders still don't know the answer. There are things that traders are doing wrong that still makes these losses, these blown accounts to keep on occurring. If you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, you keep on having the same result over and over again. One thing I can say is that a lot of traders tend not to use stop loss. I'm not sure why. Some call it the mental stop loss, meaning that the stop loss is not on the chart, but they know where that stop loss is. And then what did they do after? They keep on staring at the chart, they keep on babysitting the chart. And then when it gets to the threshold, they then say that they're going to kill the trade. But the problem now with trading without a stop loss is that anything can happen at any time. There could be a high impact news that occurs, it could be a breaking news. And you might not be in front of your system. And then before you go and come back, you realize that what you have lost is actually more than what you bargained for. And then before you know, you now decide to wait and see whether it will reverse in your favor. Now that is a major killer. That is something that a lot of traders do. They now wait and see whether it will reverse in their favor. While they're waiting, they're hopeful, they're wishing, and then it keeps on going against them. And then they start to pray. By the time you get to that state where you start to pray that it goes back in your favor, trust me, that is another blown account. And this is something that we see on a regular. No stop loss is like driving a car without brakes. If you drive your car without brakes, eventually you're going to have to stop. And how would that stop be? Most likely it's going to be an accident, a bad accident, right? So you need to trade with a stop loss. If you're having fear that the broker is watching your stop loss to take you out and then to move in your favor, then what you need to do is to ensure that you set your stop loss at a place where you are comfortable with. You can set it behind a support resistance level. You can set it behind some candles. You can set it in a strategic way. But please do not trade without a stop loss. It is actually worse. Another reason why traders are blowing their accounts today, why traders are failing, is because of poor risk management. A lot of traders, they just want to make $1 million overnight. And then they end up using lot sizes, they end up using volumes that is way too large, way too big for their account balance. Their account balance cannot sustain the drawdowns based on the lot size. And of course, that's another recipe for disaster. Some traders don't even know how to calculate their risk management. Risk management is also known as money management. So you need to be able to manage your risk or manage your money in such a way that when the losses come, because the losses will come, it's part of the business. When the losses come, you will have small losses and not big losses that end up blowing the account. Poor risk management. Over trading. We have a lot of traders that are trading too much today. And as they're trading too much, of course, you can't manage all of them at the same time. And you end up messing them up. And you end up having losses. And you could even have a blown account. Why are traders over trading today? Because they want to make so much within a short period of time. You need to have the right mindset as a trader. Trade in such a way that you are growing your account gradually. And that is the key word. You grow gradually. Don't try to grow in a massive way. You try to grow in a massive way, you could end up losing in a massive way. Lack of patience and discipline. This is something that relates to a lot of newbies, a lot of new traders. They are not patient. They always want to be in a trade. As you always want to be in a trade, what happens? You look for less than stellar trades. Trades that are not based on your rules. You look for them and then you take them. And then when you take those trades, you are not even patient again. With a little drawdown, you are scared, and then you now decide to close it very fast. Patience, discipline, something that a lot of traders lack. They don't have control over their trading. It's the trading that has control over them. And this is something that I see with a lot of traders that are anxious. If you notice, all the issues we're talking about, we are giving you solutions to all of them so that you will know what to do. And then, what is the major solution to all of these things that we have mentioned? We mentioned the no stop loss, poor risk management, over trading, lack of patience and discipline, even fear and greed. Fear and greed is something that happens to a lot of traders. Fear of losing out on a trade, greed with respect to you want to make everything now. Your analysis has told you to close this particular trade for 100 pips, but no, you want 150 pips. You want more. And then the market gets to 100 pips and then starts to reverse. And as it starts to reverse, you now end up having a loss. From a winner of 100 pips, you wanted 150. You can't force the market to give you what it doesn't have to offer for that time being. You take what you can and then go back and then place another trade after analysis. One major way to ensure that you tidy up all these issues that are causing so many blown accounts that is making a lot of traders to fail is trading plan. One major solution is having a trading plan. We must all have a trading plan today. A trading plan is going to help us to be organized. Trading plan is going to help us to be focused, to be disciplined, to be patient. It's going to help us to eradicate over trading. A trading plan is going to help us to eradicate over trading. How? By the time you have a trading plan, you set how many trades you can take in a day, you set your risk limit, and so on. And then before you know it, once you have 2 losses in that same day, assuming yours is 2 bullets, after 2 losses, you don't trade anymore for that day. You have easily taken 2 losses out of the way. And then you have controlled yourself and not to go and revenge, not to go and be greedy. You have trained yourself in such a way that using a trading plan would help you to achieve all of these things. So you need to ensure that you are no more in the boat of those that are blowing accounts, for those that are failing. Because trust me, failing is not a beautiful thing. I have been there in the past and I had to change a lot of things. I had to correct a lot of things about myself. And then I started to see steady and consistent profits at the end of the day. Try these things, you have nothing to lose. And of course, you will see the changes. If this video was helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And of course, comment in the section below with any question that you might have. Have you been guilty of blown accounts? Back-to-back blown accounts? Have you been guilty of back-to-back blown accounts? If yes, then now you have a pretty good idea of the things that you are supposed to do to correct them. Okay? Great. Thank you and see you in the next video.